What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is the Saturday tournament round number 1, and actually in the Saturday tournament, we're actually playing a 24 ticket tournament. This is going on right now during the weekend, and you can actually win 12 packs of Face Collide and 8 random booster packs for getting first place. So 20 packs total for doing 24 tickets. And the question is, can we get first place today with our Greninja break deck or not? Now, having 24 tickets, I don't think it's that hard. Like, we have 482, but I have been playing a little bit longer than some people, so we'll see what happens. And here we go into the game. We are playing against the Tractor, playing an all-metal deck. Ooh, it looks like a metal Genesect deck. This might be interesting for sure. We lost coin vote, so we'll be going second. Let's see what does my opponent decide to do. My opponent is going to go first. Alrighty, so let's get some Pokemon out. There's a Froakie. Okay, so put down the Froakie. We'll probably level up for another Froakie and just like pass, not really doing anything. So yeah, that seems fine. My opponent probably is most likely playing a Genesect. There's a Bronzor. Alright, so definitely going to be some kind of Genesect deck. There's a Metal Energy to the active. And a pass on to our turn. Alright, so we're going to level ball. Going to get out a Froakie. Oh, we actually have one Frogadier prize, which is going to be, it might be okay. Put down a Froakie, and we will just pass on to my opponent's turn. Both these decks do take a second to set up. Let's see, does my opponent have anything this turn? Do they have a Genesect? They didn't play a supporter card last turn. There's a Metal Energy to the active. And will we see a Hammer in for, what is that, 20? Yep, just a Hammer in for 20. Alright, so things are looking great for us. So on our turn, what do we get? We get a Rough Seas, so put down the Rough Seas. Heal our Froakie. Put a Frogadier down. Let's use the Trainers Mail. We're looking for a Professor Letter. That would be great. Alright, no Professor Letter there. We'll put a Muscle Band on the active. And let's just Sycamore, discard our hand, draw on 7 new cards. Can we find a Water Energy? And we get a Water Energy and no Frogadier, which is great. So put down a Water Energy. We'll use Water Duplicates. Alright. We'll get 3 Frogadiers out, or 2 Frogadiers out. We do have 1 prize, but hey, we can rare candy into a Greninja. I guess I should have checked to see how many Greninjas and Greninja breaks were in the deck. Alright, so on my opponent's turn. If they don't find a Pokemon this turn, we can win next turn. They better find somebody, because this is definitely going to be scary for my opponents. There's a Flowstone going on the Bronzor, okay. There's an N. We're both going to get 6 new cards. Does my opponent find a Pokemon? If not, we can find a Greninja and win the game this turn. Let's see what happens. Okay, we have a, okay, that's actually a pretty bad hand. There's a Genesect, Metal Energy to the Genesect. And there's an Iron Defense Tails. What does that do? If I flip a coin of heads, okay, alright, so we're good. On to our turn. We get a Rough Seas. We will put a... Let's just Muscle Band one of these guys, and we'll probably just Sycamore. The only downside is we're discarding our Sacred Ash, but we kind of need to hit more Pokemon. Can we find a Greninja or not? And, alright, we get double Trainers Mail. Let's see, can we find a Dive Ball? Alright, do we have a supporter card for next turn? We do, so we'll press done. Let's grab a Sycamore just to get it out of the deck, okay? Let's try another Trainers Mail. And there it is. There's a Dive Ball. That's great. So we'll grab the Dive Ball. We'll use the Dive Ball. Gonna get out of the Greninja. Is our, so we have, okay, we have all the Greninjas in there, and the Red Candies in here as well. Alright, so that's great. We'll grab the Greninja. Put the Greninja on the active. And we'll use Shadow Stitching. It'll do 60. And it will knock it out and make our opponent can't play any of their abilities. So there we go. 60 damage. Gonna take a knockout on that Bronzor. Now they can't use any of their abilities. Like if they hit a Shaman or something, we'll be okay. There's a Greninja break, which is even better. On to my opponent's turn. Let's see what happens and what do they get. There's a Bronzor coming down. But we can just immediately knock that out. We can Giant Water Shuriken, knock it out. There's a Fan Club. Gonna search for maybe 2 more Bronzors. Bronzor and a Genesect. Okay. And let's see what else does my opponent get. There's a Bronzor coming down, a Genesect coming down, Metal Energy to the active, and a pass onto our turn. Alright, so Rapid Blaster, if they discard metals, they could knock us out next turn. We'll put this guy on the active, 120, 40, 60. No, they need me 1 more energy to knock us out. Let's Dive Ball. Gonna grab another Greninja, okay. We'll put the Greninja down on this guy. Hey, what I want to do we save the break or not? 20, 40, 60. Yeah, let's save our break just in case. So let's Giant Water Shuriken. Going to hit 60 on one of these Bronzors for the knockout. Going out of 4. Alrighty. We'll take a prize card. Give me a good card. And there's a Dive Ball. We can then get another Greninja out. Question is, which one do we get? I think I'm gonna grab this guy, because what we can potentially win next turn if we do this correctly. So let's send with this guy. We will Energy Retrieval, gonna get 2 Water Energies out of our discard pile, so 1 and 2. We're gonna Water Shuriken this guy for 30. Okay. We won't be able to win next turn, but we can knock off his Bronzors out potentially. So we're gonna put 30 on that guy. We will then Shadow Stitching for 60. Okay, no, 80. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we can knock it out next turn. Alright, so my opponent's going to draw a card, and let's see what they get. They don't get an energy and a muscle, but they cannot knock us out this turn, or a Fighting Fury Belt, either one. And there we see my opponent conceded the game. They must have a bad hand. We would have done 30 to that Bronzor, knocked it out, probably played the Sycamore, discard our hand, drawn 7 new cards, and there we go. 2 setup decks playing against each other, and we did get the advantage this game, taking the win against the Genesect Bronzor deck. My opponent, unfortunately, did not have a great setup. Gonna get 1 token off that. Oh, man, and we're doing the Powerful Flood thing as well. Alright, so let's see. Do we get anything? Opponent's deck. Let's see what they're playing. And, yeah, it was... Oh, they don't play the other Bronzong, so it could even use... the other Bronzong can protect their bench, making it where they can still use Metalings while they're under the Shadow Stitching. 4 Evo Soda. Whoa. Okay. 2 in, 3 Sycamore, 1 Fan Club. Alright, so they didn't, looks like they didn't have the most efficient list, but hey, hopefully it works out for them later on. I'm not sure if I like the 4 Evo Soda for sure. I might have played more in, maybe another Sycamore, maybe not the Fan Club as well. How many Ultra Balls? Playing 3 Ultra Ball and no Love Ball. Probably play some Love Balls as well. The Max Elixir is really good, because you can help get a turn 1 Genesect, maybe. Max Elixir, look at the top 6 cards of your deck, and attach a basic energy card you find there to a basic Pokemon on your bench, which could be really nice if you do get... They play 4 Switch as well. Whoa, do they even play Tools? They just played the 3 Flow Show, so my opponent couldn't even attack, couldn't even knock us out next turn, because Rapid Blaster does 100, and you discard, you can discard as many energies as you want. You do 20 plus for each energy you discarded, so the max they could have done was 160, and we would have took out the Bronzor next turn. Even if they got the Bronzong out, we could have Giant Water Shuriken for 60 to knock it out, and make our opponent doesn't have any Bronzongs, which is great. So there we go, there's round 1 of the Saturday tournament. Hopefully the other games go as well as this one did, but thanks for watching this round 1. Like always, this will be 3 videos. Down below in the description will be a link to all the others as well, so make sure you check those out. Thanks for watching. Have a great Saturday, and we'll see you in round number 2. Alright guys, just want to give a quick shout out to our 2 sponsors, 60 Cards and Yeti Gaming. The links are down below to their websites. Make sure you go check them out. Alrighty.